Nuclear waste, the kind that's used in making nuclear weapons, could be traveling through our region in the very near future.
But not if a coalition of environmental groups can stop it. KDKA investigative reporter Andy Sheehan talks about the proposal and the opposition.
Trucks rumble down Route 79 every day, right past the orchards and the country store at Sorgel's farm. Not one to pay them any heed, Randy Sorgel now has reason for concern. Some may soon be hauling weapons-grade nuclear waste.
If there'd be an accident or anything like that, and as far as, environmentally, it just makes you nervous.
But the U.S. Department of Energy has approved the transport of the spent uranium from a research laboratory in Canada to a disposal and reprocessing facility in South Carolina. An estimated 150 truckloads of the liquid waste contained in steel canisters will be traversing 200 miles along 79 over the next 2 years.
This is an unprecedented shipment of liquid, high-level radioactive waste. That's never happened in North American history.
The Sierra Club and an organization called Beyond Nuclear have filed suit and are seeking an immediate injunction to stop the shipments. I spoke via Skype with their director, Kevin Camps, who says the liquid waste is more highly volatile than waste in solid form.
That means it's that much closer to getting out into the environment in a crash or a fire or a deliberate attack upon these truck shipments. That's a big concern.
But in approving the shipments, the Department of Energy determined the waste to be safe, even in the event of an accident. The feds have sponsored training sessions for local first responders throughout the region, but environmentalists want the waste to be solidified and stored or disposed of in Canada. And that has the full support of shoppers we spoke with today at Sorgel's who don't want it coming through their hometowns.
And I can't even begin to imagine what kind of effects we would be exposing our young and growing people to. And of course I'm not for it. Can't they go someplace else where there's not population?
But if an injunction is not granted, trucks hauling that nuclear waste could come barreling down 79 within a week, making those who live nearby uneasy. In Wexford, Andy Sheehan, KDKA-TV News.